as the Disney Wish is currently sailing, with journalists and influencers aboard covering the experience in great detail. A pretty pricey cocktail has become a bit of a sticking point. The $5,000 Kaiburr Crystal cocktail offered in the Star Wars Hyperspace Lounge is a subject of much discussion throughout the internet, with some still scratching their heads as to why it's such a flush investment. Of course, leave it to Universal Orlando to take a savage swipe at this concoction, with a firm tip of the hat to an extinct attraction that's also getting some traction. With Universal Orlando Resort invoking their own Ocean Attack cocktail served at Chez Alcatraz, the park's Twitter presence went off with its typical snark. Taking the $5,000 refreshment pitch as its cue, here's what some would expect to be included with an elevated price point. The drink is, of course, one of many fun nods to Jaws, the ride, an opening day attraction at Universal Orlando which was closed in 2012. To this day, fans are still voicing their support for bringing that fixture back to the park, on top of all the other recently changes to Universal's Florida park, in order to make way for a bright new future. As always, if another Orlando theme park is making waves, Universal Studios will be there to snark them about it. High-priced roasting seems to be something of a pastime when it comes to some of Disney's latest entertainment ventures. Some still call the Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser a flop, despite the high-priced accommodation operating with 2 months of solid sold-out bookings. Disney Wish's Kaiburr Crystal is only the latest in such offerings to get that sort of treatment bestowed upon its name. While the Ocean Attack isn't a $5,000 spectacle like the Kaiburr Crystal, the $11, plus tax and tip, libation does come with its own unique charm. Should you be lucky enough to order one at Chez Alcatraz when the famed bartender known as Murph is working, you'll be in for a show as well as a tasty refreshment. If you want that wonderment to remain a surprise, you may want to skip the video below. There is literally nothing that Universal Orlando Resort can't troll fans and competitors alike over on social media. Just as the park built a long-running gag about the Velocicoaster really being a churro stand, this latest takedown has its fingers on the pulse of the moment. If you want to get creative about it, the Ocean Attack does come with an actual shark. It's just one that's more of the puppeteered variety, and it's not likely to do you any harm. If you're looking to grab an Ocean Attack at Universal Orlando Resort, the bar is open until 9 p.m. on most nights. So double-check the hours before you set sail for some liquid delight. And whether you're lucky enough to spot Murph, or another bartending expert at that location, tell them that Cinema Blend sent you.